Symbi is Iowa's GK-12 program and is a partnership between the Des Moines Public Schools and Iowa State University through the Center for Biorenewable Chemicals. Symbi places Iowa State University PhD candidates of science and engineering fields into middle school and high school science classrooms to work with teachers to create a hands-on learning environment for the students. The program is in its second year and is funded by the National Science Foundation with a $2.5 million grant over 5 years. We visited a few classrooms to see what learning experiences the Symbi scientists and engineers are providing to 7th grade students at Meredith Middle School use qualitative and quantitative descriptions to make observations of baby turtles, while a class of 8th grade students at Meredith studied plant growth.
The activity that the kids just participated in is something that we learned in the GK-12 Summer Institute. The plants themselves grow very, very quickly, so the kids will be able to see the growth cycle of a plant in a very short period of time. It'll also enable us to grow several generations in the school year. This is an activity that probably wouldn't be able to do normally, but the grant money that we receive through the GK-12 program does make it possible. And it's something that we will be able to take from year to year to year.
Students at Hoover High School weren't just jumping for joy.
Right now we're in our science skills unit, and today what we're doing is we're going to go over graphing. We're doing line graphs and histograms, and we thought it would be more fun for the students to generate their own data set rather than bring in something that they're not really affiliated with. So we've got students measuring their own heights and doing their vertical jumps, and then we're going to be graphing those in a line graph and in a histogram to kind of teach these guys some basic graphic skills, as well as going over things like independent and dependent variables and some quantitative observations.
At Harding Middle School, Mayor Frank County stopped by to see Symbi scientists and engineers working with students to study plant growth through measurements and observations, while another class learned about the reactions of different materials at a molecular level.
I think it's an opportunity for young people, certainly in these programs, to test out working with these PhD level instructors who are working hand in hand with a regular classroom teacher, and give them extra resources to teach the young people. And hopefully this program can grow and we can expand it into the whole district and get a level of instruction that is exciting every single day for our young people as they prepare themselves for the future.
Whoa!
Last spring, we visited Harding Middle School for the first annual Symbi Science Day, an event bringing together education programs at Central, scientists and engineers from Iowa State, and surrounding businesses to showcase how important science and engineering is in the real world by relating to the students through engaging and interactive stations.
What we wanted to do with this Science Day was bring it all together under one roof, kind of per se, and we've got 6th graders, 7th graders, and 8th graders that were all able to come to this event and be able to experience science in a totally different way than they've even ever been exposed to before.
And now they found out from 17 different opportunities about careers, classes they could take next year, different things that they could do based on their interests. So it's giving them an opportunity to find out, okay, now if I learn these things, what can I do later on?
So they can see that science as they know it and what they're learning science to be can actually offer so many different career paths, and that it's not just one thing. So really being able to prepare the students in the sciences to continue and open more doors in the future that will then help our workforce.